Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening or good day or good morning, whatever your time zone happens to be. On this fine day, fine moment in time, fine night it might be after all. Yes. We shall attempt make a hopefully not completely futile attempt to begin our proper adventure with the total annihilation. Yes. And I can already sense that I kinda need to adjust my things slightly. Wait a second. Could we maybe make it like 3.5? Confirm. Alright. Yes, oh goodness gracious, no, that's not the way it was supposed to be. File, save, come on. I'm kind of working with a newfangled piece of technology and, well, trying to make it work perfectly is not immediately instinctive to me, yes. Oh, right. I think I know what I was doing incorrectly. I think I know what I was doing incorrectly indeed. Alright. So, the beginning should begin with the intro cinematic, right? Well, yes and not entirely. Because even before we begin with the actual intro cinematic, we should begin with the actual intro in the manual, because the video actually doesn't tell us a whole lot. It tells us a little bit. There is a little bit of narration in the beginning, but it's not much. Alright. So, yes, hello. We shall begin with this. The Galactic War. Long ago, No. It's not a scrolling intro from that other franchise, yes. Long ago, the galaxy was a paradise of peace and tranquility. A galactic governing body known as Core ruled this paradise with the quest for scientific advancement as its governing philosophy. Paradoxically, the trouble started when science won the biggest victory of them all, a victory over death itself. The invention of a process called patterning allowed the transfer of human consciousness, of the human mind, into machines. This electronic duplication of brain matrices was made mandatory for all citizens of the galaxy. Effectively, it meant immortality, but there were many who were unwilling to toss their bodies aside so casually, and others that regarded patterning as a straightforward atrocity. Yeah, like, what kind of guarantee do you have that the copy of you in the machine is your actual you, your consciousness, that there is like a continuity of your ego between that and... I would be less than trusting towards such technology also. Yes. The rebels fled from the rule of Core and hid in the outer edges of the galaxy. With time, they formed an organization known as ARM. A murderous war began. ARM developed high-powered combat suits for its soldiers. Core transferred the minds of its finest soldiers into deadly machines, duplicating its best fighters thousands of times over. ARM countered this by using cloning. The war raged on, consuming the resources of the entire galaxy and leaving most of it a scorched wasteland. After 4,000 years of fighting, both sides came to stalemate. Their vast military complexes were smashed, their economies were ruined, The once mighty armies of Core and ARM were reduced to a few scattered survivors. But they continued to battle on ravaged worlds, their mutual hatred as strong as ever. For each side, the only acceptable outcome was the total annihilation of the other. I think that is one bit of this introduction that will be repeated by our narrator soon enough. Narrator who is a little bit more skilled, you could say. So, on to the actual thing. I think we are mostly ready. We should be at least. All right. You must be in full screen, but oh no! Oh come. Well, then we shall see the intro cinematic some other day. Bloody hell. I tested it before and it worked. Oh, goodness. Well. New campaign. And yeah, I was thinking which campaign we should begin with, because normally, like, the more orthodox way is to begin with the ARM. It would be funny and interesting to begin with Core instead, to shake it up a little bit, but at the same time, some events might be a little bit easier to understand more in their entirety if we begin with the ARM side of things. It's actually not even ARM side of things, it's the ARM version of the history. It's, even the introduction differs quite a bit, depending on which side you choose. Like, they're not starting from the same points, they're starting from kinda like mirror points, so to speak. And I think I could still work on my triggerings a little bit. Because, see, sometimes I talk kinda quietly, and this ducking interface needs to have its triggers kinda set properly so that it catches even my mutterings, as some people would say, yes. Alright, let's start. Wait a second. Why do I not see the bloody thing in the... Just a minute. I'm still streaming, so why is my... My control screen was not showing like any video feed, which fact confused me slightly. I am working on rectifying that right now, aka pressing F5. Because it's kind of a nice thing to be able to check whether you're actually streaming the thing that, yes, you're supposed to be streaming, or that you think that you're streaming. Alright, let's begin.
It was near the end of the war, and after 4,000 years the Core Empire stood on the brink of final victory over the ARM rebellion. ARM forces throughout the galaxy were overwhelmed by the superior numbers and firepower of the ruthless Core. Their bid for freedom nearly lost. The battered remnants of the ARM military clustered in the single star system which contained its home world, Empyreon. Empyreon too would have fallen were it not for the skill of the sole surviving ARM commander. A shrewd tactician and resourceful warrior, the commander took advantage of the system's relative isolation and was able to keep the enemy at bay. Armed troops weathered wave after wave of core attacks, and it seemed as though they would be able to do so indefinitely. The stalemate ended when a small core insertion team managed to slip through planetary defenses and establish the last of a chain of space-folding galactic gates which led directly to the surface of Imperion. A decoy engagement was staged at the arm outpost on the outer planet of Calibran in order to lure the commander away from Imperion, leaving the planet virtually defenseless. The invasion began.
Aye. And, our official briefing is Mission 10,001, or it's 1.1, yes, Arm E. Establish a guard detail around the galactic gate. Priority critical. Core agents have somehow breached our security and are on Imperion. Worse yet, the commander is off-planet and Core waits in ambush near the gate through which he must return. Take your units to the gate and secure it. Our commander must return safely, or we are lost. Info feed. The gate is located in the crater to the north. Expect Core patrols. End. Alright, let's start. Kind of wondering what kind of delay are we spotting, because I still see the streaming the bloody menu. Are we so far bloody behind, or is there something wrong with it? With this thing, you never know. Yes, we should be going directly to the gate, but just for the sake of checking, like, I'm gonna wait until the thing actually loads properly. And yes, we can also enable this view, which I will not have enabled all the time because it's well, it's not the prettiest, simply. To always have these bars over your units, and your units begin smoking quite enthusiastically whenever they are low on health anyway, so it's not like having this enabled is necessary. I mean, it's probably necessary if you want to micro properly, yes, arguably. And these beginning pictures, beginning victory pictures, might be one of the prettier ones. I mean, there are pretty pictures later on. By all means, there are pretty pictures later on, but, well, one, this planet is lush, green, good looking, yes, and, two, later in the campaign we will have plenty of pictures with a lot of flak explosions in the sky. And they don't really look the most appealing to me most of the time when I look at them. Yes. Corkbot base. Destroy it. Start.
Although they had managed to free the captured gate and return their commander to Imperion, armed troops continued to weather attacks by Core forces in increasing numbers. It became apparent that the Core had managed to construct a K-bot lab somewhere on Imperion itself and was building an army as fast as it could.
Yes, my My laptop for some reason cannot keep up with the stream. I don't know. I don't know why, but I will have to work on that later. Mission 2. Build a base and destroy the core K-bot lab. K-bot? K-bot? K-bot, I guess. Special priority, of course. Core has established a... When will we not have special priority? Core has established a K-bot lab on Empyrean. Remove its loathsome presence before Core strengthens its foothold on our homeworld. Yeah, that might be too late. Info feed. The K-bot lab is located across the river into the south. Expect Core patrols. Alright. Wait, by the insignificant way, what speed are we? Yes. I thought we were operating on a slightly greater speed than usual. Although, actually, to be frank, we kinda can quite safely do this mission on speed +3, yes. Probably even greater. But, right, we are supposed to start building. Okay. Oi, that's a lot of them. So yes, in this game, as you might know or might not know, the commander has the super OP weapon. Kinda. The so-called D-gun. It's quite filthy. But, well, this was not the finest demonstration of that, of the thing that I wanted to say, but the D-gun has one disadvantage. It does not leave any wreckages behind it. That was my commander getting attacked. You get a special warning when that happens. See? We get wrecks. We can recycle wrecks. We recycle wrecks, we get more metal. Yeah, actually, I'll just speed it up and... Oh, right, I forgot about one thing. Kind of funny thing, actually, that we could use. Oh. Or maybe not. That... I mean... Yes, the... please, thank you. The fact that our commander can basically wade through any kind of water. Sure, why not? We don't need these buildings, we just need to get rid or capture this one. And what I'm doing right now is kind of a waste of time, so yes. I mean, we could have fun with this mission, but there is not much to have fun with, really. Like, that's the map. There would be like 3 more buildings, perhaps. 1 more tower, turret, and that's it. Hey. And these pictures are special for one more reason. This picture that you see here. One, it's good. Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing is the first set of 3 missions was available in the demo of Total Annihilation, so a lot of people would know the previous one, this one, and the one after. Yes. Not so many would know all the rest of the gallery. I mean, not so many, well. How many people played the full version of Total Annihilation compared to the demo? I think maybe statistically not that many, because that was still in the age where you were getting the gaming magazines and demos on CDs with them. Like, you actually played demos, and you played a lot of them most of the time. You played what you got, kind of. It was a different time. Alright, spider technology.
It was during the conflict on Imperion that armed scientists made a dramatic breakthrough with a new type of all-terrain tank. The control brain tissue for these vehicles was hybridized with clusters of nerve cells from spiders. This allowed them to overcome the perceptual difficulties which had previously made such complex modes of locomotion impossible. The new spider tanks would give the arm a considerable advantage on difficult terrain.
Yeah, no. Those... He definitely oversells those tanks here. Definitely oversells them. I mean, the default one that we have available in the... Oh, right, I forgot about the music. Right. The default one that we have available in the campaign has a paralyzer weapon, which is great, but it doesn't have any other weapon on board. It can only stun, dealing 0 damage. So it's kind of fun to throw them into a mass of units that you will attack with, or maybe use them in a very specialized way when you want to capture something. Yes, that you can also micromanage them skillfully, of course. But in normal battle, you kind of won't have time to do that, so yeah. Secure the spider ATV units. 1 spider must survive. Bring 1 of the spider tanks back to your base. Priority 1. Not critical anymore. A group of the experimental spider ATVs have been isolated behind enemy lines. The spiders are armed with an effective paralyzer weapon, but will depend on your units to clear a path through for them. The spider's paralyzer weapon and superior spider technology must not fall into core hands. Yeah, because they might actually design those units better and more usefully than we have. Indeed. Would be a shame. Info feed. Core has numerous patrols searching for the spiders. Build your base quickly and secure a spider tank. Reclamation technology accelerates energy and metal acquisition. You're telling me that now? Well, it's actually good that you're telling me that now. The previous mission was probably not necessitating a lot of that. The end. Right, we can crank the gain a little bit higher. Especially since it's kind of late and since I probably will not be screaming. Yes. And begin. Actually, the sound could be a little bit lower, I think. All right, what can we build? Not much. Not much. No. No advanced laboratory yet? Nope. Shit. Yeah. Eee! Shit, no, you're not supposed to move off. God, I forgot that you're not supposed to be using the keyboard shortcuts or bad things happen, yes. Oh, goodness. During this mission, you can't quite allow yourself to do... Oh, that? Yes, I already lost one spider tank. That's not great. I might actually lose my commander soon enough. Bloody hell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Rome, yes. Let's set you free. As long as you... Wait. Okay, but then just... You're supposed to move around, yes. Not to be restrained. I mean... I told them to guard the commander and to roam wherever they want, so... Apparently they actually prioritize the task of guarding the commander, yes. Alright. No! Wait, where's my... Where's my spider? What? I screwed up. I kept using the shortcut for select all military units, and I managed to get my spider to come to the base somehow alive and without failing the mission. Yay. So basically... Wait, no, don't. I now need to walk somewhere around here to trigger the victory. Oh yes. This location apparently was the trigger place. And we have the first piece of imagery with more explosions and more units. Yes, this is more the way that future pictures might look like. I think most of them were kinda less subtle, more crowded in this vein. Core contamination spreads.
The core invasion of Imperion reached its most critical point when core forces destroyed one of the major planetary habitats and used the raw materials to construct a full-scale outpost. The core base extracted resources directly from Imperion itself and began producing battle units at an alarming rate. This represented the foothold needed by the core for the success of its invasion of the ARM home world, which in turn would ensure the ARM's final and complete destruction.
They extracted the resources from the Imperium itself? In some different and more ecologically unfriendly way to our way of extracting resources? Are they using, like, different metal pads? Yes. Perhaps they do have some more brutal mining facilities, but each side uses like the same extractor on every planet, and each side is interested in getting as much metal as quickly as possible from those metal deposits. So, yeah. Perhaps the way that Core was engaging in that activity was a little bit less sustainable. Yes. Locate core mining and communications facilities. Destroy all core units. Priority 1. Kinda wondering how low will the priority drop. How many stages of priority will we have in our briefings? Core contamination of Empyrean has gone too far. Destruction of core mining and communications base on the frontier will disrupt core data transmissions and deprive core of rare minerals. Warning. The core base is well protected. Establish a base in order to have sufficient strength to complete the mission. The enemy is aware of your intent and may send pyro assassin teams against you. A Zeus model arm Zeus is provided for your protection. Yes. Repair units when possible. Repair units when possible, especially since we are giving you kinda like some cool battle tanks for this mission, and I mean, you could simply keep building more, but you could also appreciate the fact that we gave you some good units. Yeah. Kinda makes sense. Oh wait, this is this mission. Yeah, I was actually thinking of the next one. Never mind. They don't give you tanks in this mission. They only give you this little friend. Friend which we should actually utilize a little bit actively. Wait a second, how much energy are you using like per shot? Nothing. Good. So, from what I remember, missions never kinda play the same. I mean, they can play almost the same, but the AI in Total Annihilation can be a little bit on the funky side. Can you please stop? Yes, and sometimes if you let it build up for some time, it will build up quite considerably, and it will get to the stage where it will be flooding you with units. That can happen. I'm not sure if this shouldn't happen to like too bad of an extent in this one, but yeah, we will see how bad they can do it, or how bad they can make it. Yeah. this is the range of our radar station. Hey. Run, shit, run! Okay. Can we build geothermal power plants? No, not yet. Alright. Wait, our Zeus is still okay. Alright. Good. Good. Yes, in Total Annihilation you need to tell your units to shoot everything. You can also make that kind of default in the options, so that it is remembered from battle to battle, no matter like basically it's in the INI file at that point. I guess the rationale behind not having your units shoot everything is that you might want to capture those things, but most of the time it is more tactically viable to destroy something immediately and then maybe think about building like the equivalent in its place, like the extractor or something. Oh, bloody hell, we're kind of short. Or we kind of running low on metal. Wait, on energy actually, that's what yes. I knew I shouldn't have started streaming kinda late in the evening. Yes. Yes, and we don't want to be degunning things too extensively to avoid having no wreckages to reclaim. Yes. Everything is good, everything is still okay. Except for the fact that we're running low on our excavation, since they keep deleting our extractor units, yes. And they killed our construction slash reclamation unit. That's also not great. Yep, that would be it. Yes. I'm quite adorably blind. They have wasted more of our base than I had realized. A shortage of what? Of metal? Huh. Wait a second. This unit needs to go back. Back. I definitely need you back. Well, yes, we have metal deficiency since we have almost no excavation at this point. Excavation, there's also another word for that, but yes. Wait. Bloody hell, the building unit also went patrolling, didn't it? Where is it? Here. Okay. You stop doing that. This shows to you just how bad I am at keeping things under control, yes. Crap. Have I already lost my special... I have, haven't I? No, I haven't. No, I have not. Okay. Alright. I don't want to lose this one. were we supposed to do? Yes, we were supposed to increase our bloody metal production. Jeez, if I'm this bad in this mission, like, how bad will I be in the one after it, where, like, there's actual some kind of challenge involved? What now? Yes. This stays. This... Okay, this keeps killing my units, which is kind of stupid. That was what I wanted to do, yes. Set better patrolling paths. And build! Build more stuff, since we can. Yeah, build! Jeez. What part of build do you not get? Actually, no. Well, that almost ended quite a bit more terribly than I expected it to. Alright, so far so okay. Wait, no, this will not work. We're actually low on energy production right now. And pardon me, but we also seem to have our trigger set slightly wrongly. It's a little bit difficult / tricky to do it properly. Right. And there's a funny thing with the Zeus. Zeus? Zeus. The board that we were given initially. Bloody hell. The Zeus keyboard. Like, it's supposed to be kinda campaign unique to some extent. While at the same time, we can already mass produce it, so... how do I even keep track of, like, which is the actual one? Maybe by telling him to, like, go away, but... from the story perspective, it is kind of important to keep that Zeus bot alive. Kinda. Even though not really. That was a temporary gain. And I believe we have already lost that. Zeus keyboard, yes. Shit! This is bloody hell. Bad things almost happened. You're not supposed to lose this unit. Yes, I haven't mentioned that. And that would not be maybe 100% obvious to you. Where you're not like a total Annihilation familiar person. But yes, you're very much not supposed to lose your commander. That is a big faux pas, yes. Kind of a end of game faux pas, yes. No, not okay. Jeez, I didn't expect them to raid my outpost. Actually, quite methodically. Come to think of it. Come to look at it, even. Frighteningly. Methodically. I'm still winning this, right? Nope. Okay, and patrol all this path. And including our base, apparently. Bloody hell. Yeah. Can you, like, kill him? Thank you. Hey, I didn't. This bloody place. Right under my bloody nose. Is not digging up metal and hasn't been digging up metal for a longer while. Probably. I am so bad. And come to think of it, I should probably already be performing the final assault. I think that would be a reasonable direction to give to the events. so where's our commander? Here. Right, let's set all units to guard him, and then that's not gonna work because they're gonna keep getting in its way probably, but in theory it should work. It's not going to work, is it? No, it's not really going to work. I mean, yeah, maybe go and leave Commander alone, because you will do more harm than good by sticking so closely. Oh no, no, no. If they had this building built, all of these things built and set up on our land, especially that bulbous, that spherical turret that you can see in kind of like the first or second plan. That would make our missions very different. It would complicate them quite a little bit. That a little bit spherical looking gun is a long range battery. It shoots at a very long range. Like, it shoots like from one base to another base, kinda. And it's not very accurate, but if it actually manages to hit something... I'm not sure how many direct hits can a commander survive. I would think that probably like more than one, but not too many. Basically, if your adversary actually has successfully built that building in the range of your base, then you want to get rid of that building, hopefully quickly. Yes. Alright, also, I'm kind of wondering... Oh, bloody hell, we didn't... We did not have the music on shuffle. It was supposed to be on shuffle, but yeah, I kind of screwed it up. Yes, at this point we have run out of Total Annihilation music to play, so I prepared a little bit more tracks to fill in the space. At the same time, I wasn't even showing the picture properly. At the same time, I think I might be best off maybe calling it a night now. Playing the next mission right now with my current state might be applying a handicap of sorts. Yes. Then again, completing it now completing the next mission now, maybe we are able to like blast through it quickly. That would mean that we would have the whole chapter of Empyrean complete and done within one sitting. That would be a nice completeness of sorts. Yes. All right, let's see it.
The core invasion of Empyrean had failed, although the remaining troops would fight on until they were destroyed. It was then that the ARM commander recognized the singular opportunity to take the offensive, using the Galactic Gate against its creators. It would be the turning point of the war.
Mission 5. Locate the Galactic Gate. Eliminate the core base. Destroy all other core units and capture the Galactic Gate. Special priority critical. Destruction of the core base will eliminate their foul presence from Empyrean once and for all. The Galactic Gate through which core entered our home world is in the area. Find the gate and capture it. The gate will be used to take the fight off-world. Immediate construction of a secure base is critical. Core deployment is massive and their patrols are frequent. Core's weapon technology has advanced. You are advised to build advanced units also. You are also free to simply spam basic units as well, and that usually produces satisfactory results just as well, or almost just as well, but yes. You will have a limited number of units on loan from the Empyrean Navy at your disposal. You will find the new Triton-class amphibious tank useful on this mission. Yes, in the very end of that mission, it can actually become useful. All right. Hi. No. We actually have to begin building factories, yes. At this point. We will need more units, and we will need more units quickly. Yes, quite. Oh! I think we already have the technology of advanced batteries, or advanced turrets, yes, in this one. That should prove to be of a certain helpfulness, yes. Behind. We're running we're falling behind. Yes, we definitely need to establish some proper defenses. And we need to do that now. God damn it, you suck at maneuvering. Not good. Come on. Rebuild. Keep building. Kinda running low on units. Come on. Yes, we can stay with that kind of line of production, I think. Yeah. Yay! We have our first shooty gun. gun. That was a beautiful introduction, yes. These are kinda your main defense units. Long-range plasma batteries, very nice to have, They are a nice, I kinda call them force multipliers, you know? Because you can use them defensively, you can also kinda use them offensively. It's, with their kind of range, it's kinda nice to keep creeping up with them. Since their damage capacity is kinda high. have quite radical problems with our basic... No! Don't! Please! Why are you so stupid? Yes, we have some radical shortages of power. Not entirely sure why. Come on! Produce more. The wind seems to not be strong enough. I guess I should indeed start going more solar. Yeah. I might be shafting myself a little bit by investing in the power of the air particles. Keep building it. We kinda need it. Nice. Explosions on the other side are always welcome. And yeah, there is little point in me trying to hide any buildings from the AI, right? But still. Hey, finally, we can start building more units. Not a lot more, actually, but... not a lot. We're gonna test how in this patch the artillery, the mobile artillery, works. Because by default it sucked. I mean, the accuracy on it was quite abysmal, and the range was so to speak. You know, this might be the first playthrough where I'm actually utilizing trees a little bit more. That probably means that I simply suck at my echo, so to speak, but... well... Alright, good. Huh. Alright. It It has a different kind of attack. Quite a decent range, actually. Yep, the range is good. I like it. It can stay, yes. On the topic of that, less flashy tanks and more properly plated ones. Alright. A slight excursion, perhaps? You know, the AI doesn't seem to be building a lot in this mission, actually. Quite fortunately. Quite fortunately so. Bloody hell, this is beautiful. No. One kill. Okay. They are getting kills. The artillery units are getting kills. And also they sound kind of awesome when they shoot. Yep. Though sometimes they kinda overextend slightly, so to speak. Shit. Yep. Bulldog, 8 kills. Bulldog, 10 kills. Okay. 1. Nothing. Bulldogs are fun. I mean, heavy units that don't die immediately are in general kinda fun, you know? The veterancy status actually kinda means something here. So, basically the accuracy goes up depending on the veterancy status. Like every 5 kills, your unit gets a boost to their accuracy, from what I understand. I might not actually be understanding it correctly, there might be something more to it. But so far that was kind of that has been my knowledge on the topic. Yes. That every 5 kills you get like a small level up, basically. And Control N, yes, Navy. the Imperial Navy that has been generously leased to me, yes, from what I recall. Now, how do we select all of... no. There was some shortcut for that, I think, but But I don't know if I know it. For selecting the same kind of unit. Control S? No, that's all the units on the screen. Okay, we can just tell everyone to get into the water, and then we will simply select the units that were actually successful at the task of getting into the water, yes. Exactly. Wait, what? Oh. So yes, these are amphibious tanks, but the Total Annihilation version of being an amphibious tank is kind of radical if you think about it, actually. Wait a second. They're not actually rolling. They are rolling. They are supposed to be rolling on the bottom, yes. Unless they transform into, like, submarines? Huh. I mean, for all intents and purposes, yes, they are submarines. Like, they are submarine units right now. Yeah, these... in the current... That's not... great. Green laser is bad, yes. These turrets, they normally are missile turrets that can attack... oh, bloody hell. That can attack kind of any kind of unit. While in this version of the game, they are limited to shooting only and exclusively at the aerial units, of which I have none right now. Alright, now could I distract the enemy for like long enough to... yes, to be able to get my commander out of the water and ploink those green turrets of doom. Yes. Yes, yes. And also they did have a slight energy shortage problems. When you have no electricity, your laser batteries are unable to fire. And especially for moments like this, you might not want to have the shoot all enabled, because in the campaign there are some buildings that you're not supposed to destroy. That's usually just one type of building. This one right here, yes. The Galactic Gate. Hold! the galactic gate by the means of which we are supposed to take the Take the defensive... Stop! Take the defensive into an offensive. Yes, thank you, Commander. You almost screwed everything up. Well, no, I have actually made our task easier because, as you should very well know, the task of capturing a unit that is damaged is easier and faster than a unit that is undamaged, yes. Yeah, the capturing speed is, from what I know, directly related to how much HP the unit has still left. So it actually kind of makes sense in some situations to damage the thing before trying to capture it. Then at the same time... Oh. We haven't won yet because there is still some... defense installation up, yes. Okay. See, in pictures like this one, the tanks kinda look a little bit out of scale. Perhaps that is exactly how they are supposed to look, but... I think this would actually conclude this session, yes. I think we would be finishing for now. Yep, getting a little bit late. So, thank you for stopping by. If you did, well, if you're listening to it, then you certainly have. And this is certainly not the most popular game that I could be playing, no. But at the same time, part of me kinda wants to do it. Kinda wants to see this adventure again. Especially since some battles in the campaign actually... Okay, right now off the top of my head or hat or whatever, I am not quite able to tell you like how many missions in the campaign are properly challenging, but some of them can be. Especially the one right before and the one after that. Kinda. And that kind of thinking challenge, dynamic thinking challenge, is something that I do appreciate every now and then. But yes, I should probably also consider creating something slightly different to this. At least in the meantime. Anyway, that said, this would be it. Yeah, this would be it for this evening. So, thank you for stopping by again, and see you next time. I usually use the music after, like, chapter readings, but I haven't used this music for, like, so long that I thought that I just as well might.